Hare Krishna. So, once again, welcome. Wir haben schon gesprochen, dass hier jeder versteht Englisch. So, die Klasse wird im Englisch sein, weil das ist ein bisschen einfacher für mich als Deutsch. So, hier jemand versteht kein Englisch? Nur ein. So, ja, okay. Ihr habt das gemacht, ausgemacht. Danke, Mataji. Yeah, so, Hare Krishna. So, today we are celebrating Balaram Jayanti and the last day of Julan Yatra. So, the Julan Yatra begins 5 days before it began, and today is the last day. And today we are lucky that we can also swing. So, quickly we will see why we have to celebrate some festivals. So, because always the festivals we have to celebrate with, one is the external form of the celebration and one is the internal form of celebration. So unless and until we don't understand the internalization of the celebrations, so externalization just becomes the rules and regulations. And without understanding this, then these rules and regulations becomes like a burden. Like why I have to do this, why I have to get up at 4 o'clock for Mangala Arati, and why I have to do this. But when we understand the reasons behind it, then we get the motivation, because of these reasons, I have to do this. So that becomes easy. So that's why it's always important. And in Vaishnava tradition, we are so lucky that every 2 months we celebrate some or the other festival. So there is nothing less partying group than Hare Krishnas. So let's begin with certain understandings like why Balramji and what is this place. This is called Vyasasan. So actually I wanted to prepare something for this lecture, but unfortunately my iPad is out of charge. So now I am requesting Lord Balaram and my Guru Maharaj to give me the inspiration to speak whatever I have learned in the last so many years. I'm just here for so many years, but what I have learned, I don't know. So I just ask and pray to Lord Balaramji, who is the Guru Tattva, to give me inspiration to speak something which will also inspire you to follow in your spiritual life. So to begin with, Lord Balaram's appearance day. So Lord Balaram was appeared Devaki as Devaki's son. So Devaki is the sister of Hiranyakashipu. Kans. Yeah. I'm just mixing up so many things. So Kansa was the king and he was such a lovely to his sister. So today is also Raksha Bandhan. If you know, in India there is a festival called Raksha Bandhan where the sisters tie a thread around the wrist of a brother with an expectation that the brother will take care, protect her. So Kansa was such a beautiful, young, very loving brother for Devaki. And he really arranged for her marriage. And after the marriage with Vasudev, they were going like the send-off for bride and groom. And he himself was driving the chariot. So he, being such a great king, he took the position of a charioteer to show the love for his sister. And all of a sudden, there comes a sound vibration from the sky, and then comes the announcement, "Oh, Kamsa, what are you doing? The 8th child of your sister is going to kill you." Then, immediately Kansa becomes very fearful and angered on the sister. So here the best lesson is, why a brother, such a loving brother, who has become a charioteer, all of a sudden become angered. All of a sudden he is ready to kill his sister, own sister. So a moment before this announcement, he was very loving brother. So don't we find this kind of situations in our life, in our day-to-day lives? That someone is so close to us and something happens and he becomes our enemy. Why does this happen? So what do we learn from this? Is it just a story? So all the Bhagavatam, be assured, all the Bhagavatam and everything, these are stories to teach us something. It is not just a story. Every story, every incident has something to teach us devotees. So what do you think? Why Kamsa has become suddenly from such a loving brother to an enemy now? Any guesses?
Because it has come to his life. So his life for him is much important than his sister.
Very nice. Yeah.
Same thing, his security.
His security. Yeah. Anything else?
The fear of death.
Fear.
Fear of death.
Fear of death. Yes. So all the answers are right. So basically what happens is, as we human beings, always we keep ourselves in the center. So it's very big, nice saying in Krishna consciousness, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You know what does that means? You say, oh, Haribol Prabhu, very nice, everything. Till the time I am very good to you, you will be very good to me. As soon as my things comes into the problematic thing, then immediately my real colors comes out. So as soon as Kamsa came to know that his life is in danger, he is ready to kill his own sister. So because of bodily attachments, because of the fear of death, because he wanted to enjoy, he wanted to lord over, so that's why he became changed person. So the lesson for us devotees is, we have to keep, like Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter says, Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna means equivocal. So in the happiness and in the distress, in the day, in the night, in the cold, in the hot, we are not changed externally. So becoming equivocal is very, very important. So I really admire you all. On a Friday night, typically everybody goes to a discotheque. So you have come to a spiritual discotheque. Here also we are going to dance, eat, drink and everything. So this is really a choice what we have to make. Like Kamsa has made his choice and we are making our choices. So this is really like, I congratulate all of you that you really made up your mind, because psychologically, psychology says that in every single day you make more than 30,000 decisions. The science says you make 30,000 decisions in a single day. So coming to temple is also a big decision out of this 30,000. So really, because you have seen the Abhishek, so definitely we have already meditated. So the day is fructifying for us. So yeah, coming back to the story. So all of a sudden Kamsa became the enemy. And then he puts his sister in the jail because Vasudev pleads that don't kill. You have the danger from the sons of our sons, but not from us. So why do you kill us? So he pacified. Again, a lesson for all of us is, as a husband, what is our duty? Is to protect our wife in all the conditions. Whether you try to beg, borrow, don't steal, because Prabhupada never said we should steal. So he has requested Kamsa, hey, you great man, does it give you any glory to kill your own sister? So he pacified, he played with his words, he requested. So this is the lesson for all of us men, that we have to protect our wife in all the conditions, from all the dangers. So that is also one of the promises what we make during the marriage. Out of 7 promises, this is also one promise, that I am going to protect my wife in all conditions. So this is a second lesson that what we learn. And then the story begins. They go to the jail. Is it a nice condition? No. Now imagine all the mothers sitting here. You know that you give a birth to a child and your brother is going to kill that child. Would you like to give birth to a child? Knowingly that as soon as the baby comes to the world, he is going to be killed. Would you do that? Okay, some might of you say, yeah, I will do it. How many times? Once, twice, thrice, 4, 6 times. Just imagine, you, all mothers know how difficult it is to give the child birth. So you have taken all this pain, and you know that knowingly, perfectly knowing that my brother Kamsa is going to kill this child. But Devaki was giving birth after the birth to the children. Did we ever thought, you know all this story, right? So did we ever thought, what is the mentality, what is the mindset, what is the Devaki going through? The agony of losing her children. So then you can ask, like, when I know that I am going to have a problem, why am I doing that? Any answer? Any guesses, mothers?
Maybe she wanted to cut her anarthas. She was knowing that I have done some anarthas, and when I give birth and my child will be killed, my anarthas will go away, and one day it will finish. All the anarthas will finish, and then I will get a proper life.
At least Acharyas didn't explain this way. Yeah, nevertheless, good. I mean, we can deeply think like that. Yeah, any other answer? I mean, some guesses if you have not read anywhere.
Maybe she had a faith in the God.
She has faith in the God. Okay, you are going to some direction.
Can you please repeat the question?
Why Mother Devaki, perfectly knowing that if I give birth to a child, is going to be killed by Kamsa. Knowing that, can a mother give a birth to a child? If she has done once, the child was killed. Second time, Kamsa came, child was killed in front of her eyes. Third time, fourth time, fifth time. What was going in her mind, mother's mind? Why she was doing knowingly? Yes, Prabhu.
Maybe she just knew that Krishna was going to be the eighth child. She knew Krishna was going to be the eighth one, so get through all 7.
Bingo, yes. Yes. So she was doing that as a seva, service. Service to the Lord, because Lord said she had faith that the Lord will take birth as 8th child. So you cannot give birth to an 8th child directly. So you have to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then comes the 8th child. So even knowing that my children are going to be killed, she took it as a service. She took it as a service for the Lord, and she went through that pain. So, what are the lessons for us? Are there any lessons for us? So, the lesson is service, seva. Like Sachinandan Maharaj always explains, our comfort zone. I don't want to move from my comfort zone. If you don't want to move from your comfort zone, you cannot really do service. You cannot call it seva. Yeah, Prabhu, I come to temple from 2 o'clock. I cannot come at 1 o'clock because I have, genuinely we have something else. But no, I will just come for a certain time. I can do only this. I can do only that. We limit ourselves. So seva means sacrifice. Without sacrificing, I mean, most of you know Gauradesh has celebrated 17th or 18th Rath Yatra. 16th, okay. Sorry, COVID in between.
2 times we had to skip.
Yeah, 2 times COVID in between, so we had to skip. 16th Rath Yatra, 16 years we have celebrated Rath Yatra. So all of you, many of you have participated in the Rath Yatra Seva. How easy it is, how difficult it is. You have to get up 4 o'clock and go, scout for the place and put the tents. And the tent has to be ready, the food has to be ready, somebody has to arrange, somebody has to take permission from the city council, somebody has to call and arrange for the Rath, somebody has to call and buy the boga, somebody has to do cooking, somebody has to dress the deities, somebody has to do the ordnung job like the security job, somebody has to be there present doing all the things and seeing that everything is going fine. Somebody is there to clean the plates. Somebody is there to remove the plates after eating. Have you ever thought like we go take the prasad, eat and leave the plate there? Where does the plate go after that? Does it vanish in the air? No, people are doing that seva. So they are going out of the way. So service means going out of the way. Right? So Devaki took such a pain. So what is our pain in comparison to Mother Devaki? Nothing. And still we complain. So the best lesson today is for all of us that for whatever the seva we get, we have to feel very, very fortunate that I am getting this seva. We should never complain, oh, I am tired, I am doing that. Yes, once I was in Vrindavan and one devotee, one brahmachari took me to different temples and he said, Prabhu, let's walk. Don't take the rickshaw, let's walk in Vrindavan. So after walking so much, in the evening, I came and I said, oh, Prabhu, my legs are paining. Then he said one point, like, this is the first time in your life you are using your legs for the right purpose. I was like, God, Krishna, like I'm not 10 years or 15 years old, I'm probably 35, 36 that time. And he said, this is the first time in your life you are using your legs for the right purpose. Isn't it such an amazing thing that the perspective that we have got a flower today, Friday evening, the flower can be used to take it to the discotheque and do something, and the same flower can be used to offer to the Lord. It is just the perspective. You are walking, going to some sightseeing in Europe, people are traveling so much after 2 years of COVID, going to mountains and hiking, or going for cycling. They are cycling for 4 hours somewhere in the jungle, in the mountains, and the evening they come and say, oh, my legs are paining. And they go for skiing and they complain, oh, my legs are paining, I need another holiday to come out of that. So it is the same thing what we are doing. But if we just change the perspective. So Prabhupada said, dovetail our actions to bhakti. So we are eating, everyone is eating. But if you are offering and eating, it becomes bhakti. Everyone wants to dance. When we dance in the temple, it becomes bhakti. Everybody wants to speak. If you speak about Krishna all the time, it becomes bhakti. So everything we are doing the same. But if we arrange that, connected to Krishna, it becomes bhakti. So we have deviated a little bit from our topic. So the seva. Seva means sacrifice. So I request all the devotees, if we want to go forward, Kadam Kannan Maharaj said very nice example. So we chant 16 rounds of our japa and keep the japa mala somewhere. Yeah, Krishna, I'm done. Here it is. I have given you my promise. I have wanted to chant 16 rounds. Here it is. Krishna, I have to clean. I have some seva. I did it. So in order to improve our bhakti, we have to always think, what can I do better? You already have relationships, right? I don't see any brahmachari here. So only one brahmachari outside. So you all people, I mean, you will get into grahastha eventually. So everyone sitting here, we have relationships. In your relationship, if you give the same gift to your partner, your wife, your husband, your spouse, your children, every year same gift, will your spouse will be happy? Imagine if it is a diamond gift, diamond ring, precious diamond ring. Every year, same ring, same design, same color, here. Yeah, after 5 fingers, 10 fingers, 11th year she will be bored. And she says, you don't have anything else to give me? Then you give an argument, this is the diamond ring. This is the precious ring. I am giving you the best gift. Will she be happy? If you keep repeating the things? Are we not repeating with Krishna the same thing in the last 20 years? I'm asking myself this question. Am I not repeating every day the same thing? Am I going out of my way to please Krishna? Do I really want Krishna, first of all? Or am I just acting? Or okay, I like the philosophy, I'm just here. Or am I really striving to get Krishna? So where is my endeavor? So we know the Damodar Leela, every time Mother Yashoda wants to tie Krishna, the rope becomes 2 inches short. So the Acharyas explains 1 inch is represented by the mercy of the Lord and the other inch is our endeavor. So if I don't put the endeavor, the mercy will not come. Right? So I have to put my endeavor. But today is really special. Because today is Balram Jayanti, who is the Guru Tattva, and he doesn't even see your endeavor. Like in Nityananda Prabhu, in the Kali Yuga incarnation, when Jagai and Madai were completely drunk and they want to hit it, and Madai even hit him with the pot. Still, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know and he wanted to come with the chakra and kill that Madai, Nityananda Prabhu was requesting, please don't kill them. So what did we do this? So why are we here now? So how lucky we are. Today we are celebrating that Nityananda Prabhu, that Balaramji appearance day. When somebody hit him, he is still helping. We are not hitting him. We are not doing anything not in favor. So we are doing something in his favor. So how lucky we will be. So are you not sure that you are going to get the blessings today? So today we are richer. We are more spiritually richer because I am sure when Nityananda Prabhu can give a person who is hitting him also the mercy. So today I have come to his temple and I am praying to him. So definitely he will give us mercy. So this faith, when Prabhu gave the answer, faith, we need to have this faith. We need to have this enthusiasm to Krishna. I want to achieve you. I really want to do. This is my effort. Every day. We should keep doing this. So that's why Prabhupada gave us a very, very nice system. He didn't just give us the book, yeah, do it. He gave us the system, proper system. Jai Shri Devjaya Gauranga Dayal Nitai ki, Balram ji ki, Krishna Balram ki Jai. So, we need to have confidence in Krishna that Krishna can, Lord Nityananda gave mercy to the people, those who are also not favoring. But when we come here and pray to Lord Nityananda, Lord Balram, so definitely he will bless us. So be assured, today we are going much richer than what we were 4 hours ago. So, yeah. So coming back to our story of, not story, this is a pastime of Balramji's appearance. And the 7th kid, when he appeared, Lord came in the 4th Chat Bujur, 4-arm form, and said, send that soul from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. She was in Gokul. So we are very proud of our modern technology, that how can we do this? So 5,000 years ago itself, the transplantation of embryo from one womb to another womb already happened. So this technology was there. So that's why nowadays we say, we don't know what we don't know. Right? We don't know what we don't know. And we don't know how much we don't know. Right? So we think that this much I know, that's all, that's everything. Like one question was there to Prabhupada, is this all about Krishna in Bhagavatam? This 18 books, this 18 cantos, and whatever the books you have written, is that all about Krishna? So the available literature about Krishna is just a drop in the ocean. So to learn about Krishna, there is much more education is there, knowledge is there. But this knowledge, what Prabhupada has done is condensed. He brought all the things at one place and just he made the final laddu and directly he gave laddu to us. Laddu is the sweet, gulab jamun kind of thing. So he didn't ask us, oh, go find some sugar, oh, go find some milk, oh, go and cook that milk, do everything by yourself, and then at the end of the day you will get bhakti. Prabhupada made things so simple for us. So Prabhupada is also represent representation of Guru, right? He is Guru. So Balramji appeared whenever Krishna wants to appear. So for example, let's say, take this example. When a country's president or prime minister goes to some other country, does he just go like that? No. He informs that country, hey, I am coming. Then the people from this president go there 1 week before and make all the arrangements, see the security, everything is fine. And they say, yes, boss, now you are ready to come. He is just a prime minister or president of some country. Just imagine when Krishna wants to come, what kind of arrangements he comes with. He just doesn't come with 16 cars and 50 commandos. He comes with the entire Vrindavan. He comes with his whole city, with whole paraphernalia, with everything. He comes in a grand way. So Lord comes in a grand way. So that's why it is very easy to understand without understanding the philosophy also, why Krishna is great. One German philosopher went to India in 1970s and he went around the entire Indian temples. And in every temple, he saw different deities. Durga Mata is with the Trishul. Vishnu is with the chakra. And Shivji is with, what do you call it? Trishul, trident. So everyone is doing something. And Krishna is the only one, he's just playing. Without understanding any philosophy, what he has concluded in his book is, Krishna must be a god. Because God means he should not be doing anything. If I am working, or if somebody is working, how can he be God? So see, Krishna is not working. He's not doing anything. He's just playing. If you see all the Bal Leela, the childhood pastimes, what he has done in Vrindavan, he has done a lot of mischief. He has troubled so many people. He was doing just mischief. He's just playing. He's enjoying his life. He did nothing. He didn't work. When he became younger also, it didn't work. So just by seeing that, without understanding the philosophy, he has concluded Krishna is supreme. But now, as devotees, we know that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Ishvara Parama Krishna. So Krishna is the supreme. So we know that. So when Krishna comes, so his all paraphernalia comes. And Balaramji is the first incarnation of Lord Krishna in the form of Sudarshan. So he comes to serve. So Balaramji is the epitome of service. He comes as Guru Tattva. And Guru comes to help his devotees, to show the path. Guru, Prabhupada wrote somewhere in the books, Guru is like a captain of a ship. If you don't have a captain of a ship, so the ship can go any direction. You can have the best of best ships, best of best cruise navigation system. If there is no captain in that thing, then your destination is not arrived. So such a Guru. So Balaram, Bala means strength, not the physical strength, it's the spiritual strength. And Rama means one who is a giver, possessor and giver. So today is Balaram Jayanti. Our meditation should be like, oh Balaram, you plow out all my anarthas as a Guru, because he is here to help us as a Guru. So plow out all my anarthas so that I can serve Krishna. So he himself comes as Lakshman in Treta Yuga and serves Lord Ram. When Lord Ram was in jungle for 14 years, he didn't sleep for a moment. 24 hours he was awake. For a normal human being, we can't even think like, how is it possible that you are not sleeping for 14 complete years, even for a moment? So because he is the incarnation of the Lord, he can do that. But the inspiration for us is, what is the lesson? This is not just a story, as I said. What is the inspiration for us? When something is given to us, when some service is given to us, that should be our life and soul. Prabhupada said, you should be known by your service. So, very nice example. There was one Mataji in London Manor Temple. She used to make this burfis, sandesh, in the morning for 4:30 Aarti. So when Prabhupada was there, Prabhupada saw and told, oh, you make very nice sandesh. Make every day for the Lord. And for the rest of her life, she just made sandesh. Not just, that was her main service. She never gave that service, gave up that service to others. Oh, now I am senior, 20 years in Krishna consciousness. Oh, Prabhu, you do it. You will be also you will also gain the spiritual things. So in the name of giving the service to others, trying to show ourselves little senior, we give up the things. But this Mataji, till her left her body 5 years ago, she did continuously this service. So everybody is capable of doing some seva. Some seva of, here in Gauradesh we go every Saturday to Harinam. Some devotees are known by Harinam, like Harinam Ruchi gang. These people are just known by Harinam Sankirtan people. They don't do any other seva. They might do some other seva, but they are known for that. So we have to we should be known by our service. So what is the lesson for us now is, we all have to see, if Balram has to plow our anarthas and bring us close to Krishna, what anarthas I have. To remove that anarthas, I have to do the service. What kind of service I have to do is, without expecting nothing in return. Trinadapi sunichena, tarorapi saishnuna, amanina manadena, kirtanaya sadari. This is the third verse of Sishtastakam, which says that we have to serve without expecting any respect. Now I am senior. Please, everybody should respect me. If you look at me like this, I'll be very angry at you because I am senior to you. If I take my ego up, then the bhakti goes down. So this is inversely proportional. If I become more humble, the bhakti will go up. So recently I was studying one of the verses from Proverbs from Sachinandan Maharaj. He said that we have to always feel like a new devotee. Just now I have come to Krishna consciousness. Just now I started learning the things. So when we start feeling ourselves less than others, oh, you have just joined 1 week ago. You tell me whatever you want, I will tell you. No, if I try to serve this devotee who has joined just 1 month ago, as enthusiastic as I joined that time, then our ego will not go up. Our only problem is our ego. We are made up of 5 material elements and 3 subtle elements. What are the 5 material elements? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And what are the 3 things? Subtle things? Intelligence, mind, and false ego. Now you tell me, when we die, so we are existing in Kali Yuga. That means we were there in Satya Yuga also, in some form, right? So we were there in Treta Yuga also, we were there in Dwapar Yuga also. So that means I am still existing. So I might have died many times in my previous time. So when I die, this body goes into the ashes, water, whatever. But my mind, false ego, and intelligence goes from this body to another body. So who is my oldest friend? Is this body or my false ego? So the false ego is really the deepest thing in us. And this false ego cannot go like this. It will not just go like that. For that we need to strive. And Krishna says you cannot strive by yourself. Do whatever you want, you cannot come out of this. But he gives the solution in Bhagavad Gita. Always think of me, become my devotee, always pay obeisances to me. Right? So, for all the problems, we don't have to go out searching in the library or talking to someone. For all the problems, we have solution in Bhagavad Gita. So, Balaramji is the one who removes these anarthas, who can remove my false ego. So Bala, so we are praying for the Bala, the spiritual strength. And who is the giver? Rama. He is the giver, he is the possessor. So I cannot ask 1 million euros to him because he doesn't have 1 million euros. I can ask him 100 euros, he will give me. So if I want to ask 1 trillion euros, where should I go? A trillionaire, right? So, if I want the spiritual strength, where should I go? To remove my ego. Krishna, but Krishna is busy. If we want to please Krishna, we have to please Balaram. Okay, we have to go to Balram. Can we go physically now? Practicality. Now let's come to the practicality. How can we go to Balaram? By approaching Guru. Because Guru is the Guru Tattva. He is also representing Balaram. So where is the Guru? I don't see my Guru every day. How to please my Guru? By following his instructions. What is his instruction? Sleep till 8 o'clock. Eat whatever you want. Huh?
7:30.
And do your sensual things? No. Guru has instructed very clearly. So, to please our Guru, we have to serve. We have to serve. So, seva is the basic. As my false ego is the oldest friend, seva is the basic to approach Krishna, to approach Balram, to remove that false ego. So, our life is very simple. I have false ego, I have anarthas, that's why I am existing in Kali Yuga. Otherwise, I would have been a liberated soul. So, make no mistakes, we are all not liberated souls. But be sure we are on the path of liberation. Because Lord Balram is the assurance. He is standing there with the plow. So, Balram ji ki. So, be assured, Balram ji is there to remove the anarthas. So, I will give you a small analogy. One time in a barber shop, one barber was telling, oh, there is no God, there is no God. So, he was saying, okay. Then the guy who is getting the shaving, he got a little annoyed and he said, yeah, why there is no God, he asked. Because if God is there, why there are so many problems? Why there are so many things happening like this? Then he says, okay, this fellow will not understand. Then he says, oh, there are no barbers. You know barber who does the cutting and shaving? He says, why? I am here. If barber is there, why there are so many people with the beard outside? Right? Then the barber said, oh, they didn't approach me. They didn't come to my shop. Otherwise, I would have done the nice haircut and the shaving to them. Similarly, if we don't approach the God, if we don't approach the shop, we will not get the shaving. Simple, right? It's such a simple thing. We have anarthas, we have ego, and that ego can be removed by seva. Seva to whom? Our senses? Yeah, we are doing that. Let's stand in front of the mirror and talk. Are we not serving our senses? I'm just looking at my own mirror. So you can all look at your own mirrors and see, are we not serving our senses? If the answer is no, I pay obeisances to you. If the answer is yes, what should we do? Chant Hare Krishna. So seva. Again, everything comes to the seva. So different seva activities are there, just not the chanting. Like once Bhakti Bhushan Maharaj was saying, I am chanting, sitting and chanting. What is the meaning, literally meaning of chanting? Oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the meaning of the chanting, literary meaning is, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. And a Prabhu comes and says, Prabhu, we have something to do in the kitchen. Prabhu, don't disturb me. I'm chanting. Is it a nice thing? So, when we don't understand the meaning behind the things, then this kind of things happen. So, that's why everything begins with the seva. Seva means we have to go out of our comfort zone. So, we have to go out of the comfort zone to do something as some enthusiastic thing to serve the devotees and the Guru. And Guru Tattva is so nice. Guru is explained as fire. In the winter, if you have a fire, if you sit 2 feet away, then you get the warmth. And if you think, oh, the nice warmth, let me jump into the fire, what happens? And if you go close to the fire, what happens? You get burned. So Guru is also something like that. Guru's instructions we have to take and follow. If we try to imitate like Guru, if we try to deep dive into his life and try to see the things like normal eyes, then we are going too close. So that's why always remember, Guru is like a fire and we have to keep a distance, a respectable distance to get the warmth. If we are too far, we don't get the warmth. If we are too close, we are burned. So we have to be at this healthy distance. So let's pray. It's already 7 o'clock. Let's pray to Balaram ji, who can give us the strength, spiritual strength, and he is the giver, to plow our anarthas away so that I can serve Krishna. We have to serve. If not here, there. If not there, we will serve our dogs and cats. So we have to make our choice. We have already made a choice. That's why on a Friday evening we are in the temple. So congratulations for that. So let's now pray, deeply meditate now for 1 minute and pray from your heart to Lord Balram ji on his appearance day, because today is appearance day. He will be much more merciful. He is already merciful. He will be much more merciful to grant the wishes, whatever we ask. So let's pray for 30 seconds to 1 minute, whatever the prayers are today, to Lord Balram ji. Now you can meditate on Lord Balram ji, closing your eyes and asking Lord Balram ji to pray and please give us this spiritual strength to come out of this anarthas so that we can serve. By serving means I am serving all the devotees of the Lord, including the temple and everywhere in and around me. Serving around my neighbors, serving everyone. Seva is the thing, and we have to sacrifice something to do that seva in the mood of Mother Devaki, who has sacrificed her kids in the form of seva to get the 8th child Krishna. So please meditate and pray to Lord that each and every day I become closer to Krishna. I come closer to Krishna. I come closer to Krishna. And one fine day I will reach Krishna. I will go to Goloka Vrindavan. I am confident, and Krishna is confident to take us all back. So Hare Krishna. Shri Balram Jayanti ki Jai. So with the same meditation, don't come out of this meditation first half an hour more. So now in this meditation, we will do a meditative kirtan and do the Julan Yatra. So this is also an opportunity for us. So by reaching Krishna, what we will do? We will have great time in Goloka Vrindavan. We will help Radha and Krishna swing. So we as devotees, we can swing Radha and Krishna in the jungle where the flowers, smelling flowers, are blossoming after the rainy season. So now we can all participate as the devotees of the Lord in giving pleasure to the Lord so that we also feel pleasure. So Krishna says, I am here for enjoyment, and He wants to give us enjoyment. So this is an opportunity for us. By swinging the Lord, we get that enjoyment. We are giving the enjoyment to the Lord and we get the enjoyment. So let's do the meditative kirtan for 15 minutes. During this 15 minutes, the Matajis will come that side and Prabhus come this side, and then we get into the Gaura Arti. 10 minutes? 20 minutes, yeah. So the topic was like we have to finish in half an hour. Yes, Prabhu. We are by the Krishna, yes. We are there because Krishna made us, and when we serve Him, He gets the enjoyment, and by serving Him, we get the enjoyment. So very simple analogy for that. When you give your child, if you have a child, right? So when you have a child, and in the evening you come from the office, and the child comes running to you and sits in your lap, and that child gives you a sweet. So what you will do? You will eat that sweet and feel happy, right? Or there is another choice. You give a tight slap to the child and tell, hey idiot, I bought this sweets yesterday from the shop. For working after 30 days, I got my salary. I went to the shop. I bought this sweets. I kept it in the fridge. And now you are giving me my own sweet. So choice 1 and choice 2. What is the better choice? Or what do you feel like doing? Yeah, you feel happy, right? Although Krishna is giving us everything, but if we give little thing back, patram pushpam palam toyam. So patram, like a flower, a fruit. Where is this fruit coming from? Krishna has created this entire world, and we are giving him his own things. Here it is, I am giving you. But as a loving father, he is accepting that. So everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna is Atmaram. He doesn't need anything. Atmaram is self-satisfied. He is satisfied. He is already served by lots and lots and lots of Lakshmi Devis. Lots and lots of devotees there. He doesn't need our patram, our pushpam, our swing. But out of his causeless mercy, he wants to give us mercy. That's why he has appeared here. That's why he has sent us here to celebrate this festival and get that enjoyment, so that we can also have a very nice feast after that. Any devotee here, can you please raise your hand after Sunday feast or after any festival felt very miserable?
Only when it's too spicy.
Even if it is too spicy, nobody feels miserable. They just complain. So nobody feels miserable by serving the Lord. So this is just one plain example. So now you can ask yourself, is this 2 hours of my spending here in this temple made me happy or not? Is your heart is happy or not? See, the thing is, when you go to a doctor, you have a fever. Can your doctor feel your fever? Oh, doctor, I have a pain here. He says, okay, take this medicine for 2 days. Don't drink, don't eat, don't do this, this. Then you will be fine. And if you follow those instructions, and then you come, oh, doctor, I am feeling very nice. Can he feel our niceness? No. So, you yourself know. I cannot say that you are very lucky and all that. Don't you feel lucky? Don't you feel happy? Is it not your hearts are so filled with joy and happiness? Is it not a good time? Oh no, it's such a boring thing. What am I doing here? When will I go home? When will I eat? When will I watch my Netflix? What am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? Is anybody here who has these feelings? No. So, you yourself know that Lord is with you. Lord is helping all of us. We are the chosen ones. Like Kadam Kanan Maharaj said, we are the chosen ones. Out of 86 million people, I don't know how many people are celebrating, from Köln temple. We are the chosen ones sitting here and celebrating Lord's appearance day. Yes, Prabhu.
Short comment. Prabhu was giving a lecture, and his mother was listening to the lecture. His mother was mentioning there's a quote from Albert Einstein that the people who are doing the struggle, that's not the fault. The fault is that there are too less people taking care or trying to change something.
Exactly. There was, I think if you are, okay, I will take 2 more minutes. Once Radhanath Maharaj was in an airport, and a leader, a political leader, environmentalist, came and said, what are you guys doing? You are wearing saffron, you are gurus. What are you people doing for the society? Everywhere people are creating mess and everything. So what is your contribution? Are you just wasting time? What are you doing? Then I was also very curious to know what is the answer Maharaj gave. So Maharaj said, yes, as a minister of environment, you can create so many schemes. You can educate so many people, telling that, oh, don't throw the trash here, don't use plastic, don't do this, don't do that. But are people listening? Are people listening? Question to you. No, we are running very fast towards a climate disaster. Temperatures are growing up. So Maharaj said, what we are doing is we are educating the people from the soul level. If we teach the people that we are the sons of God and Mother Earth is there and we have to respect Mother Earth, so when we come into this consciousness, when we come to the Krishna consciousness, when we become Krishna consciousness, we automatically become very nice human beings who doesn't hurt anyone. You know, today, world hunger can be reduced by many, many times if all the people become vegetarian. Nothing else. Just everybody becomes vegetarian, then the world hunger problem will be solved within 7 days. These are not my words, this is the words of UN. If the entire world becomes vegetarian, within next 7 days, there won't be any hungry child sleeping. So Maharaj said, we are working on this. We are working on a deeper issue. We are not working on superficial level, we are working at the grassroots level. We are trying to change people. So, if I might take the liberty of saying that 90% of the people sitting here, we were also meat eaters. So now, by the mercy of Prabhupada, by the mercy of Krishna, by the mercy of our gurus, we have become a better human being and we are the flag bearer of the environment, clean energy, because I am not creating wastage from the meat eating. At least we are doing one part, right? So let's pray to not divert so much because there are so many issues in the world. So we have to keep our focus always. So to keep our focus always, the best thing is to chant the holy names of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let's do this chanting in the mood of seva, in the mood and sacrificing something. So let's have the kirtan and then the Julan Yatra starts, and after that the Gaura Arti and then the Prasadam. So Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.